Hi, I'm Lowell. Let's talk about pigment personality. I have 3 olive greens on my paper. They all share the same color family, but they have different chemical properties, which means when I put them on paper and they interact with water, they'll behave very differently and give a different appearance. So for each of these, I did just a simple swatch, and then I put down heavy pigment, added water, and tilted my paper to see what would happen. Each of them has a very different appearance, which gives it a different feeling. And this is a really, really important point. I will design an entire palette or an entire painting around the feeling that I get from a certain pigment mix and its behavior, its personality. So for example, this first one, the Hansa Yellow Deep plus Phthalo Blue Green shade plus Permanent Alizarin Crimson, is a nice sort of classic wash. When it dries, you can see little tiny white specks showing through the paper. If I put down heavy pigment, give a lot of water to it and tilt my paper, I get these beautiful sort of blooms. It's just a really pretty calm feeling sort of mix. The Phthalo Turquoise plus Quinburnt Orange is a fun one. The Quinburnt Orange is a granulating pigment. And not only if I put down heavy pigment, add water, and tilt my paper, the orange won't just granulate, but it'll actually grab onto its friends. So I get this nice olive granulation happening. It's just really, really beautiful. It's got movement and energy, more kind of excitement, almost like a beautiful brokenness to this one. And Cascade Green plus Walnut Ink is one of my favorite combinations. I come back to this over and over and over again. See how when I add the water, then tilt my paper, the manganese blue hue component of that Cascade Green falls out and comes to the edges, and I get these beautiful, beautiful blooms inside. It's just comfort. This one feels like home for me, and I come back to it again and again. So when you're playing with a color, mix it different ways and see what different behaviors that it has. So play, 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 and peaceful painting.